Alright guys, what's happening? It's Sunday morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we got about an inch and a half, 2 inches of snow, let's say. I go out and plow here. Just got a couple places I got to get here this morning. Snow came in, I don't know, about 7 or 8 o'clock last night, and it was done by about 1 o'clock. It's not snowing very hard. The streets are wet, they've been salted. They started salting them yesterday afternoon, so most of that's still in pretty good shape. So let's see if I can find my stuff for the tripod here. Perfect, got another red light. I don't know why the hell these lights change so often in the middle of the night. So I hope everybody had a good Saturday. Gonna get some stuff done here today. I got videos to upload for you guys, so we'll do a little short plowing video here and whatnot. Really not a whole lot going on, not much to chat about, so to speak. I watched a couple videos this evening. Saw the one Bronco Carl had a video about changing brake fluid. That's always good to do that every couple of years, because that stuff just gets muddy looking, and it does attract water, so that can be detrimental to your brake lines and their ABS controller and calipers, wheel cylinders, and things like that. So we're gonna go get our home cleaned up here. I got a couple driveways I gotta hit. I don't have anything else that's open on Sundays. Come out and whatever doesn't melt down today, I'll come back tonight, plow it off or salt it or whatever needs done. It's not too bad. 20 degrees out. Supposed to be about 28 today, so won't be too cold. Looks like it's going to be a chilly one coming week here. It's supposed to get down around somewhere between 0 and 10, which I guess isn't too bad. Get the old beacon going here, so we got some warning lights on. You guys probably think this is the only place I plow. It's the only place I ever videotape, but it's one of my more videotape friendly parking lots. I have pretty good visibility here, even though the parking lot's not super easy to plow. So I'm going to have a video coming up for you guys on hopefully how to repair a auto darkening welding helmet that's got dead batteries, that doesn't appear that it has batteries you can replace in it. I tore mine apart today, or I'm sorry, on yesterday, Saturday, and found the batteries in it. Problem is, I'm having trouble finding replacements that have the little soldering tabs on them that are the same battery, which I guess it's not a huge deal if it's not the exact same battery, but as long as it's a 3-volt battery. I was looking for something with the most milliamp hours capacity as I could find. So hopefully they'll last a little bit longer. And shoot, I got that welding helmet was bought in May of 2010. So it's almost 4 years old, and it sits a lot. Which they say that the helmet recharges by the arc, but the batteries that are in it don't claim to be a rechargeable type from what I can see. So I'm just going to replace it with the same batteries that are in it right now, or something of the same capacity or more, as long as they're 3-volt batteries. We'll do that. I was looking for a couple battery holders that I could solder in there so I don't have to desolder batteries every time I change them. Now that I tore it apart, I feel kind of foolish because I gave away another auto-darkening welding helmet that was a little bit cheaper model with my old welder when I sold it. So we'll see if we can't find something. I don't think the old Radio Shack's open today to go buy some parts like that. I found some ones online that look close, but I don't know if I want to wait to have them shipped, but they are cheap and they were free shipping. I think they were less than $5 for a Panasonic brand. Excuse me. And I bet they're $5 a piece at Radio Shack, but for $10, I guess you can't really beat it. Compared to, I think it's $130 to replace the whole auto darkening unit in the helmet, and it's almost $200 for the helmet. And there's nothing wrong with the helmet. Taking my time here. I got no time restraints here this evening or this morning. I could have went out later, but I was on snow watch last night. It was supposed to snow about 2 to 4 inches, 1 to 3 inches, some shit like that, and it never snowed. It spit a little bit in the afternoon, and that was it. It gave up. And I had salt on the parking lot, so nothing stuck, which is fine. I hate being on what I call snow watch, because that's the no sleep variety. Awesome, there's a vehicle in the parking lot on the employee side. I can see it sitting there. I think that's an owner vehicle. I bet he drove something else home and left that sitting there. Which is always nice. It's amazing how you throw one vehicle in the middle of a parking lot and it fucks up your whole procedure on how you do things. One vehicle in this parking lot can make it take 10 or 15 extra minutes because you're dragging snow out from around where that vehicle's sitting. Got two vehicles that sit here all the time, which is not something I'm used to. I'm used to having this parking lot pretty much wide open. I'm looking at my cutting edge on this plow the other day. I'm gonna barely make it through this season on this cutting edge. I wanted to replace it. This is the style that you don't have to run the little shoe in the middle because it's a V-plow. And it's got the rolled curb guard edges on it. The last one I put on it was $400 and some bucks. And it's already January, well, middle of January, 2/3 of the way through January, so February, and we usually get a little bit in March, so I probably only need to plow a dozen or 15 more times on this edge. So I think we're gonna ride it out. The only bitch about it is when you're going up an incline and you get to the crest of a hill, the plow misses the ground because it's missing about 5 inches off of it. There's only about 1.5 inches on this cutting edge. Maybe an inch before it hits the bottom of the moldboard, and I really don't want to scrape the shit out of the bottom of the moldboard. So I don't know if you guys notice when I push this lot, this place is all connected, and it's all owned by the same folks. And I push as much of this snow out to this middle thoroughway as I can to eliminate mounding it up on these island areas. And this area right here is the area that I was backing into with the dump truck, and I clobbered that corner of the building. You can see where it's not a big incline, but when it's icy and you're pushing the other way and you're coming backwards down this little dip here, it doesn't take much ice to make the truck slide. You can see we're kind of nose up in the air here a little bit. I was just rolling backwards real slow toward this building, and I swatted the brakes, and that was it. That was all she wrote. If it was this truck, I would have had the salt spreader on it, and the salt spreader would have smacked the building and probably not hurt anything. Probably would have smashed the salt spreader. But I had the dump truck. And the back tires, by the time they hit the rolled curb at the flower bed, I was up against the building, so it was too late. I started sliding from about 20 feet away from the building, and I couldn't stop the truck. I thought I was going to make it. I should have put it in first gear or second gear and dumped the clutch and wound her out and started burning the rubber off the tires to get it to stop, but I didn't think I was going to keep sliding. But that's been, shit, 5-6 years ago. My biggest boo-boo, one of my only boo-boos. I push all the snow to this center aisleway, and then I try and come perpendicular to it and push it all in the back corner of the funeral home parking lot. But of course we have a van sitting back there. It's for the flower shop. It's kind of an extra delivery van, and it's just right in the way. That's one of my biggest snow stockpile spots, but then they decided they're going to leave a trailer in the parking lot too. I can see it in the back corner. So that's awesome. Everything's based on time. Keep adding time. Another reason I'm kind of taking it easy, I got over a pallet of salt in the bed of this truck, and I really don't need to be beating the shit out of the tranny, going back and forth at Mach 3. Plus the bags, we didn't stack them real good. The young man that was helping me load and stack the bags, I think he was ready to go home. He just wanted to get them in my truck, which is fine. I'm glad they help you load them at the place where I buy my salt, but I used to take the dump truck and get 2 skids at a time and just put them in the bed of the truck, and then take them out with my skid steer and just throw what I needed for a night in the truck. So I never had more than a pallet of salt in the bed of this truck. That's an extra 2,400 pounds to add to a 7,000 or 8,000 pound vehicle. I don't know if you're going to get this in the camera. I'll swing over. This is where I have to push all my snow, and that van sits right there. That corner I usually have it just packed full of snow, but I guess that's not going to be the case. That rhododendron got hard pruned right there. Holy shit, there ain't nothing left of it. I hope that one makes it. Not my doing. Just enough angle on this, I gotta drag some of it down. Alright, now we'll go the other way into the portico here. Am I in 2-wheel drive? No shit. I've been plowing this whole time in 2-wheel drive. Start spinning my tires there. I wonder what the hell's going on. We had a thing up at the lake at my marina this weekend. They have an open house and kind of a boater appreciation party. We didn't end up going to it. I hear it's a pretty good time, but it didn't really work out. We have to be in town tomorrow. We're going out for my wife's birthday. And we went out to dinner tonight too. Just her and I to celebrate, but we're going out with some of our family tomorrow. So I may be a little bit late on the mumble, but snow watch, as I call it. See if I had to salt last night. I thought I was going to have to salt, but I think I got home about 3 or 4 o'clock a.m. Came back home and watched a little YouTube and went to bed. Didn't wake up until like 9:30 or 10 o'clock this morning. Nice thing is the ground's frozen now, finally. Corner to the right of my plow here. How the hell they keep missing the driveway, and why they're not getting stuck, for that matter. That's just crazy, going up over that curb. Waiting for the paper boy to sneak in behind me here and get run over. Some of them are smart enough, they put flashing beacons on their vehicles. This guy just whips in the old parking lot right behind you with no warning, no beep beep, no flashing lights, no nothing. Going around in a circle here is just a little bit easier than backing up all the way through this big pile of snow here. I guess it really ain't that big, but it's big enough. half an hour we'll be done here. I'm gonna cut you guys loose here in about 10 or so minutes. I just really don't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about tonight. I'm ready to go home and go back to bed. Or go to bed at least. I haven't been to sleep yet. I don't do very well anticipating having to work. I like to get the work done, and then if I can, I'll sleep in an hour or two extra. Snowpile back a little bit there. Scrape over this area a couple of times here and see if I can get that snow to scrape up off the parking lot. Fucking low area. There's several of them in this parking lot where it's just washboarded up. I can't get the snow out of it. Which I sort of bitch about it because I like to do a clean job, but not a hell of a lot that you can do about it when there's low areas like that. Trying to let it have like half the plow hang over it so the plowing will dip down in it and get it, and that rubber will squeegee it out, but it doesn't really work that well. Let's see if I can get this to go back a little bit further. Here we go. salt to the streets. The streets are wet and they're still pounding the salt to them. Alright, we'll finish up this side, and I think that's going to be it for this video. Alright fellas, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.